In this page we will study that there are some, apart from the human and animal diseases, there are some diseases which are caused in plants. From the table you can see that the first disease is citrus. The name suggests that it is caused in some citrus fruits. Then the next is rust of wheat, in that the wheat shows powder which is brown in color, and this is caused by a fungus. This happens when the dry crop gets watered, and or that there is a rain and then the crop gets spoiled. Then the next is the disease which is caused by a virus. It is also caused when there is moisture. So these are some common plant. Apart from this, there are many other diseases. There are diseases of vegetables where the vegetable turns white and then there are strips on them. Then you must have seen that there are some plants at home in which the leaves do not have any insect, but there are marks on it which shows that there is a disease. The diseases caused by microorganisms cause food poisoning in humans. Food poisoning, you must have heard that it is infection where in the humans, due to the food poisoning, there is infection. When there is food poisoning which is caused by mostly bacteria or a fungus, the food gets infected. When it enters the body, then it produces toxins. Toxins are harmful chemicals which make the body produce excess acid, and then it can cause vomiting and then you fall sick. So sometimes children, you must have got this. This mainly happens when we take infected food or when we are not hygienic and we do not keep the food covered, then the food gets infected. So we should take care of our health, and food poisoning can be prevented if we just take care of cleanliness. Next is food preservation. Food preservation is where cause the food gets infected by microbes, so we have to protect the food. So preservation of food from any infection caused by microbes is called food preservation. We read it in the previous chapter of agriculture that food has to be preserved. So food can be preserved in different ways. Mostly the food is preserved by drying it in the sun. When you dry any item in the sun, it loses moisture and the food gets dried, and then microbes do not grow on it. The other way of food preservation is by adding some chemicals which are called preservatives. Sodium benzoate is one of the chemical which is mostly added to food items. The jam and jellies which you buy from the market, they are the food preservatives. They help to kill the germs and then the food does not get spoiled.